Alright, so today I wanted to cut through all the noise and give you the most bare bones, no BS guide to actually building muscle. Not any weird supplements to buy or some crazy program to follow. Just 4 things that if everybody does, you will get gains. Alright, number 1, and if you take nothing else from this video, take this. Consistency. That is the main thing. Everybody's body is lazy. That's not really an insult, it's just kind of biology. Your body wants to do as little as possible to maintain itself. It wants homeostasis. And here's the thing that people don't realize. Muscle is expensive. It costs your body a lot of calories just to keep muscle on. So if your body doesn't think it needs muscle, it's going to get rid of it. That means if your diet slips for 2 weeks, or your sleep goes to garbage, or you stop training, your body gets the signal that it doesn't need to hold on to all that muscle anymore, and it's going to start breaking it down. This is why consistency through your diet, training, and sleep is the whole game. And you can have the best program in the world, but if you're only locked in for half the time, you're not going to really get anywhere. And number 2 is diet. And I want to start here by saying that the food industry has made nutrition way more complicated than it needs to be. There are a million different diets, protocols, and philosophies. You can really just spend hours going down the rabbit hole and come out more confused than when you started. Here's all you really actually need to know. First, figure out your maintenance calories. You can do this through a bunch of apps or online, and that's the number of calories your body needs in a day just to maintain your current weight. If you want to build muscle and you're trying to bulk up, eat around 300 to 500 calories above the number per day. And if you're trying to lean out while keeping muscle, eat, again, 300 to 500 below it. That's really it. That's all you really need to do. Nothing really extreme. And second, just try to eat as clean as you can. Whole foods, real protein sources. Try to limit the processed stuff. It's going to make you feel full for longer. And it doesn't really have to be perfect, but it should be the default. Third is protein. It is important no matter which way you look at it. You got to shoot for roughly 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. That's usually what you should try to go for. So if you're 180 pounds, probably around 180 grams of protein per day. And this is probably the single most important nutritional variable for building muscle. And most people are under it. But a new thing that I found that really makes a difference, and a lot of people sleep on, is eating carbs before you work out. Specifically around 50 to 75 grams of carbs before you work out, usually like an hour before. You will feel a crazy difference when you're fully carbed up before a workout. If you're going to go in depleted without having any carbs, you're really leaving a lot of performance on the table. Having a solid carb source an hour or so before you lift, you'll really notice a difference in your energy and output. Alright, so number 3, of course, we're going to talk about training. People love to argue at this point, where different programs such as push-pull legs, Arnold split, upper-lower, versus whatever the new latest thing is. Everyone has their own opinion online on which one is the best program. But honestly, they all work, and if you're training with real effort and following a decent structure, almost any of the major programs is going to produce results, even if you're a beginner or if you're a seasoned lifter. So pretty much just pick whichever one fits your schedule and you actually enjoy doing. That's key. Because the one you stick with is the one that ultimately just works best for you. I mean, I would say do a little research on what exercises to include in each day for each program, and you're good to go. The 2 non-negotiables, regardless of what program you pick, are train each muscle group at least twice per week, and also rest 3 to 5 minutes between sets. People do like to rush through rest periods, and it really tanks the quality of their sets. Give your muscles time to actually recover between efforts. But here's the thing I really want to emphasize. Intensity matters more than the program. Way more. Remember what I said about your body being lazy? Your body is not going to build muscle unless it has a reason to. If your workouts are comfortable, your body's going to stay exactly where it is. The thing that's worked best for me is training each set to what's called 1 rep in reserve, which basically means that when you're doing a set, you push until you think you can only do 1 more. and with everything you have left, and then you stop. You're not really quitting early. You're just not grinding it out until those ugly reps with bad form. You're just at that point where your body gets the signal that it's okay, I need to get stronger, and I need to build muscle to handle this. It does sound a little intense, but that's kind of the point. That's the stimulus your body needs to grow muscle. Number 4 is sleep. I mean, this one's simple. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Everyone tells you to get 8 hours of sleep. I mean, sleep is when your body actually builds a muscle. The food is the raw material, but the sleep actually gets the work done. And most people really just treat it like an afterthought. With your 8 hours, try to get it to be consistent with when you get up, when you go to sleep, so your body does get into a rhythm. And of course, cutting the screen time before you go to bed can be really key. Blue light from your phone or TV does mess with your melatonin and makes it harder to fall asleep, especially into deep sleep. I know what a lot of you people do before you go to bed on your phone, if you know what I mean. Get it together, man, okay? Stay on the fucking road. And also watch the caffeine. Like, if you're having pre-workout pretty late in the day, that is going to ruin your sleep quality. I know sleep feels like a boring one, but everyone you talk to is going to say that sleep is one of the most key things for gains. And you're really leaving a lot on the table if you're only getting like 5 to 6 hours per night. So that's really it, though. 4 things: consistency, diet, training, and sleep. It's really not complicated. The fitness industry wants you to think it is, so they can sell you some complicated supplement or some weird program and course. But these fundamentals are fundamentals for a reason. And stick to these for around 3 months, and I promise you, you will see results.